Ice drag racing. Woo! Yeah!
Ah, there she is.
It's beautiful. Beautiful machine.
Let's play a game called Things That Seem Better in Theory Than in Real Life. El Camino.
I've actually lived my whole life by that, playing that game.
Wisconsin in January.
Yeah.
Standing on a frozen lake in January. Oh, I won't say this is a bad idea, I'll just say this is an idea. Yes, we are in Illinois, and 7 to 8 hours north of us, directly north, straight up, is a lake in Merrill, Wisconsin, where crazy people drag race their cars with tires that have nails in them. Seriously. And we're all gung-ho to do that. We were gung-ho to do that until we arrived here and realized here in Illinois, it's approximately 32 degrees. There, it's -7.
For those of you unfamiliar with the Earl Camino, it's our 1977 El Camino that Finnegan and I bought from a guy named Tex Earl in episode 69. It has a small block with iron heads, camshaft, carb, intake, and headers, probably makes 350 horsepower, and it's got a turbo 350 with a shift kit in it. We went to North Carolina to a swamp, pulled it out of a barn, spent several days getting this thing back in great running order, then put the largest bottle of nitrous we could find in it in the back and ran it down the drag strip. When I say ran it down the drag strip, what I mean is I exploded the transmission on launch and hosed down an entire 8th mile track.
That might be the end of that transmission. We ended up leaving the car with our friend Biggin for almost a year, before deciding to give it a chance at the glory it deserves. Biggin got a head start by making the car a little more streetable before shipping it out so we can take old Earl to Wisconsin and run it at the Merrill ice drags. Because if we already failed horribly going down asphalt, why not attempt to do the same thing on ice this time? So this is Midwest Images. This is a custom shop in Illinois. My buddy Mike Cotton owns the place. He builds hot rods and mini trucks. And we are here because he is much closer to the drag racing on ice in Wisconsin than the Earl Camino was. We're making it this time because it's only 7 hours, right? Right. This is gonna go well.
Why did we get it to stop throwing belts or not? No, right?
No, because that happened when it exploded.
Yeah. You know, I went out and bought a car like this after we got home.
Did you?
I was somewhat stoked. Yeah, I bought a 74 Malibu.
Not a lot of men utter that statement.
I know.
I was so excited about the 76 El Camino I blew up that I went out and bought a 74.
I actually have a couple nice cars, and I was like, you know what I need? Something like this. I drove this around, I'm like, here's what I need. I need this at home.
Okay.
It's too tired. Let it charge.
Remarkably, the engine doesn't want to run. I can't understand why. We only overheated it to like 500 degrees and blew the transmission up. So we're gonna put it up on jack stands, ignore the fact that the car doesn't even move or run under its own power, and instead replace our old transmission with our new transmission.
The exhaust is now off. I've got to disconnect the shifter, take the trans bolts out, the cross member and the drive shaft, pull that stuff all out, install our new Gearstar 700 R4 that's way beefier and stronger. We have to shorten the drive shaft that was in here because it's a longer transmission, throw it in, and then we can hit the road so we can go freeze our asses off up in Wisconsin. Pretty close.
Dude, that's awesome. So that's our old blown up Turbo 350. This is a brand new 700 R4 that we got from Gearstar. And this is different. Tail shaft housing is really short. And beyond that, this is a badass transmission. It is full of quality parts from Sonex. Instead of having a 306 first gear, it has a 284. So Earl Camino, gonna leave hard. It has a yank converter, custom built for this application that's billet. Everything in here is brand new. One technician assembles this start to finish, dyno tunes it, crates it, including the fluid, including the dipstick, kick down cable, trans cooler, everything, ships it out to you. And if you ever have an issue, that's who you're gonna talk to on the phone. Love these guys. Remarkably, our transmission is shorter than our old one, and now our drive shaft is too short. This never happens. Usually when you go from a 3-speed to a 4-speed with overdrive, the drive shaft's too long. Not today, not on Roadkill.
We may be able to just find a random one that is the right length. That's what we're hoping for, too.
We got time for that, yeah.
Just use the internet, man. So, that Barry Grant, we're just concerned that it's worn out. Could be a bunch of corrosion inside of it. This thing doesn't want to run. We've got this fresh Holly set up. This will be better and easier to tune, so that's going on there. I bet once this is all filled with gas, it'll fire right up.
Look at this. This is our new Innovate wideband air-fuel ratio gauge. This is going to tell us in real time how our engine is running. And ideally, it would be right here front and center so the driver could see it while he or she is wide open throttle. That can't happen because we have a broken water temp gauge sitting there and a faulty oil pressure gauge. So we're probably going to put this just, you know, right here where it's easy to drill, and you'll have to momentarily look at a glance and not crash. Look at that. Only took 6 hours instead of 24. We're gonna get this in right now, and we're gonna get the car running a day earlier than we thought we were going to. It doesn't have any timing.
What's that?
I like big changes. Go ahead.
What'd you just do?
I gave it some timing. All right.
Maybe put that back. It wasn't too bad before. Not enough timing. It's way off. Which way did you move it?
Well, I had advanced it before, but then we turned it back, so.
Then we turned it back.
As a group, as a team, you told me to, so that's what I did. I did what you said.
I appreciate that.
I'm getting there now, hold on.
Hit it, hit it.
Give me. Don't give it any fuel, it's still on fire.
Try not to. You have the pump off, right? Yeah, it's out.
And this engine was supposed to be rebuilt.
Yeah. Sometime in the mid-90s, just after the Humpty Dance came out. So our El Camino does not want to fire up after sitting for 10 months or so. And one of the problems we're seeing, we yanked one of the plugs out. It's super coked in gas and oil, which means it's going to be really hard to start. It's because it either was running super rich and also may have some oil issues from bad rings or something like that. Not good. This one's fresh, as you can see, no garbage on it. Nice sharp corner on the electrode. This will help it fire right up.
Like a champ. It's beautiful. It just won't race. Not yet. Busy day. Got a drive shaft made, got that installed, put our exhaust system back in, hooked up everything else that goes with the transmission. Tranny cooler, shifter, tranny lines, all that stuff. New carburetor. Ended up changing all the spark plugs because they were all fouled. Just needs a little tuning, tweaking, clean up the mess we made, and we will hit the road tomorrow. I'm hoping we get to Chicago for pizza. It's kind of my goal. Maybe some donuts in the snow because it's supposed to. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Well, we're still at Midwest Images here in New Baden, Illinois, and we are itching to leave. So owner Mikey's in there patching our floorboards so we don't freeze to death, while I adjust our ignition timing curve. This thing is unhappy. And the reason it's unhappy is we put a brand new distributor in, was it last summer when we tried to race this thing? And from the factory, they have a very slow ignition advance curve. So I'm gonna adjust that. I'm gonna take the distributor cap off, and I'm gonna replace these two heavy springs with a pair of lightweight ones that will allow these weights to spring out quickly. So instead of having 20 degrees of timing advance at 4,500 RPM, we're gonna have it at about 3,000 RPM, and this thing will be much snappier, much more responsive, and less likely to shoot fireballs into the air like we've had happen already today.
So these are our Mickey Thompson ET Streets. It's basically a groove slick. They're calling for a blizzard in Chicago. These are not gonna work. Went out and got some like light truck mud and snow tires for the back of this thing that are still pretty tall so we can cruise. They're gonna work and at least hopefully get us there. You know, if the engine doesn't explode. We took it around the block and the El Camino overheated immediately. We're like, oh, I wonder if that's coolant in it. Turns out it's full of chunky brown milkshake garbage. So
Why is that, Tony?
likely the head gaskets on this thing are smoked.
Why is that, Tony?
I guess Tex must have sold us a bum motor. I don't know, man.
Dare you throw Howard under the bus like that?
Several times at the track last time, the belt came off the water pump, and there was a long return road, and this thing got to like a 280 degrees. So
Did the belt come off when you refused to lift?
listen, that is just a thing you need to accept. I'm never letting off the gas. Period. Easy. A finely tuned machine. Hit it.
We got nothing.
What
Did the
you do?
installation of the carpet break the starter? Dude, the wiring in here is sketchy.
You think?
You see any wire?
I don't see any wires, dude.
There's no wires going to the starter.
I mean, there's one big red one, obviously, but that's it.
That's gonna be reliable.
Fantastic.
Jiggle a bunch of wires and, okay, let's put the hood back.
All right, she's fixed.
We're not going to fix the problem. This is roadkill. We're just going to ignore it, put the hood on and drive.
Hell yeah, don't turn
Wait
it
for
off.
it to snow before it really screws us. Okay, it won't run with the hood on.
All right, it hates the hood. Copy that. Try now.
Like Fonzie. Let's go on an adventure. Woohoo!
Working on 260 there.
That ain't right. There's no way.
We have gone about a quarter mile.
Wow, it's at 265 already. That can't be right.
It's climbing like straight up, dude.
There's no way.
It's supposed to make a left here. I can smell it.
Wow, we didn't get very far.
I can see the shop from here. All right, so the belt came off immediately.
At 2,000 RPM.
And
That's brilliant. So
it got
that actually
super
was
hot.
280 degrees.
280 degrees.
Yeah.
Not good. Not in the good zone.
This is a recurring problem, but it didn't start occurring until Leadfoot over here didn't
Oh,
lift
here
at the
we
drag
go.
strip.
You know you're supposed to hit the gas when you're racing. Everybody knows that, right?
I feel good about this.
What?
I feel good about this. Go get an extra belt or 10.
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
Is your side loud? My side's loud.
This is loud. They're running good though. Sounds good. Well, we don't have a volt gauge, so it was news to us that the charging system wasn't working. And we only discovered it after things in the car started malfunctioning, like the tach started reading weird, O2 sensor stopped working. Finally, the ignition just shut off completely, so we got another battery. We're gonna ratchet strap it to the roll bar and just get off the road. And then we'll figure out a solution for the charging system.
Nothing has charged the car since we left the shop this afternoon. So we got a battery brought to us from the side of the road, threw it in, limped our way to this AutoZone, ran out of gas at one point, filled it back up. Now we're here, crudely reinstalling our wiring solution. And look at that beauty. Look at her.
Good about all of this. With enough insulation.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a fire hazard at all.
Wait, that is the battery. This side. That's not going to the battery. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, we have decided that our old alternator was shot, and the wire that we put in wasn't helping anybody anyway, so we're gonna put a new alternator in it.
Yes. That's sure to fix the problem. When all else fails, replace every available part.
Hold on.
That's troubleshooting, friends.
Also, if you're gonna break down, try to break down in an AutoZone parking lot. That ain't right.
Did I rev it?
Nothing?
That's why it wasn't working.
We got no exciter wire.
So the difference between parts replacers and mechanics is their ability to realize their own tomfoolery and mistakes. We just changed an alternator. And then we discovered the exciter wire going to the old alternator had no voltage going to it, thereby rendering the old alternator useless and the new one. Back to the store to buy more stuff, to replace more things.
I hot-wired the igniter right to the positive terminal. Now this thing is charging, and we're gonna hit the road.
What day is it?
Thursday,
We're early.
sort of.
Yeah,
It's 6 degrees here in Chicago.
6.
Yeah, we drove 240 miles last night.
Damn right. I believe it's minus 14 where we're headed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang out in Chicago for a little while, get some deep dish pizza, maybe tune the car a little bit, inside of a shop where it's warm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like men, because that's how men do things.
That's right.
Yeah.
Inside, where it's toasty.
Yeah. Dude, killer day already. And now we are inside of Speed Inc. here in Schaumburg, Illinois, and we're gonna tune this thing. We're gonna make it run as good as we possibly can before we go drive it on a frozen lake. I nailed it! 284.
284 ain't bad, dude. They threw the belt off again for the 9 millionth time, and it's a little bit lean, but like rock steady, so we'll put a couple jet sizes in the main jet, and it should be cool.
It's gonna rip.
But we have to we're gonna change the belt first, and it's gonna come off again. Belt keeps popping off, and it's getting really frustrating because we just don't have good alignment. I either need a fan spacer or I guess I could throw a washer behind the water pump pulley, but really the whole thing is kind of rigged up in there, and it would take some real doing to fix it.
We put 4 main jets in it, dropped the air-fuel ratio from 13.5 to 1 down to 13 to 1. Picked up 10 pounds of torque, and it eliminated a bog down low when you first get into the pull. But up top, horsepower didn't really move it much at all, maybe 1. So we're gonna throw 2 degrees of timing in it right now, see if it picks up there, and if it doesn't, we're done tuning it NA, and there's a snowstorm coming, so I think we're gonna hit the road.
But it runs clean, and it's making like 285 horsepower with these giant mud and snow heavy-ass tires in the back.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with this.
Oh, yeah. It sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds gnarly. If the
doesn't-
belt would stay on, we'd be in business.
Like clockwork.
I think we leave it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got almost 300 pound-feet of torque at the tires now, and then the belt fell off.
Yep.
And so did the pickup for the RPM trace, so we don't know what the horsepower is.
But I'm assuming it's probably better. We're probably in the neighborhood of 300 horsepower in the tires.
I think we are.
I think we're good.
Let's let it stop smoking, and then, you know,
Put the
maybe get a
belt
belt
on,
that
get out of
fits,
here, yep.
put some coolant in it, and drive.
All right.
Because snow's coming.
Snow is lots. They're calling for like 8 to 14 inches. No big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I want you to not do is test out our newfound power since we're driving into a blizzard now, okay?
I get it. I get it. So we're driving along through a blizzard like total idiots. There's inches of snow on the ground and inches more falling. Let's call it a snowstorm. We don't have wipers. It's got a spool in it. It's a bad idea.
We also apparently don't have any coolant flow because the temp just kept climbing and climbing, kind of settled around 250 degrees, and then at some point, the heater just stopped blowing hot air out, so.
We know there's no coolant flowing through the heater core, so.
Yeah. On the bright side, the slush is gone. Remember all that sludge?
Yeah.
Totally gone now.
Where is it, though?
Well, it's probably at the bottom.
I feel medium about it.
Oh, it snowed in the car.
No. Right in the seat. No. Hold on. It's getting there. Just breathe on the throttle a little bit, just a touch. Just a little bit, just a... Turn it on. There you go. Yeah, now hold it. Hold it there.
You're right.
There we go. Finally.
All right, so it's 0 degrees out. It snowed in our car last night.
Yeah.
Ironically, we're overheating and have no heater. Pretty sure either the heads are cracked, the block's cracked, or we lost the head gasket. So we're driving to my buddy Tom's shop to rip this thing apart.
I have seen this gauge say 280 degrees.
That's because that's as far as it goes.
Like 10 times.
I can't see anything.
You're doing great.
All I'm seeing is
You're doing great.
I feel good about it.
There's your boy.
All right, here we go. Oh, there's another curve. 24 hours to go till race day. We are at my buddy Tom's shop, and we are going to probably R&R the cylinder heads off of this thing to find and fix our coolant leak. It is raining under this car.
Yeah.
This is something I've never experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the car up on the lift, put on your rain gear.
You plowed it in here, man. It was like, we just scooped up so much and then brought it right in. Yeah. That's the different valve.
That is a different valve. See how these are the same?
Yeah, these are the same.
Yeah, these are different valves. That's probably why they don't fit. These valves don't even fit in this head.
So with the first inspection of these heads, now that they're off, seeing a couple problems for sure. This intake valve's got a big chunk out of it. That's never good. That could be from detonation or something like that. Definitely some damage or something went through the motor. This exhaust valve, I'm looking at it, I noticed that it's not seated in as far as these other two. And the more I look at it, Finn noticed that it's actually a different valve. You see how thin, how it's shaped, how this little dome inside, this cup is big on this one and small on that one. That's not right. They're not sitting the same. I'm sure they're not at the same installed height. Yeah, I can see from here they're not the same installed height. So that's a problem in and of itself.
Things are not looking too good. When we took that head off, the first two head bolts I pulled out, the middle ones, coolant gushed out, and there wasn't any sealant on the threads. And all of those head bolts need thread sealant on them because they're not blind, which means they go right into coolant. So if you don't seal them, they're going to leak. And that could very well be why we were leaking coolant into the combustion chamber and having it come out the tailpipe. So we're getting heads. Yeah. Sold. A little detour, that's all. These are beautiful.
Yeah, these are way nicer than the whole car.
And it's going to be lighter, which means faster.
Mm-hmm. So we went down and did a little bit of the splurge at a local speed shop because we have to get right back on the road. And the only thing they had that would work right out of the box for us are a killer set of Dart Pro 1 aluminum cylinder heads. They've got 185cc intake runners, 64cc chambers, with a little bit more compression. But best part is they're set up for a hydraulic flat tappet cam, which we have. We can bolt them on, and if our push rods are the right length, we can just hit the road.
More importantly, they have accessory bolt holes at the end of the cylinder heads, which is the real reason we bought new heads. It was so that we could bolt our alternator on here and keep the belt from flying off. People, that's the tip here.
Yes.
When your belt falls off, buy new heads. Look at that. Intake's on, rockers are adjusted. This is going way too smoothly, which makes me terrified that we're going to get right to the end, go to put our headers on, and they're not going to fit these angle plug cylinder heads.
Hey.
But let's not think about that.
We've got hammers, dude.
We have hammers. This will not go in there because of that header. This and this will solve the problem.
Burning off the protective coating, he says. Doesn't seem right. You sure?
Doesn't look right from where I'm standing.
You sure this is right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure this is good for me, right? Got it? Oh yeah, it's working.
Now, if it doesn't stay full,
yeah,
I'm gonna throw tools.
That's it. I'm walking away from this thing.
I'm gonna throw tools, light a match, and head to a bar.
Uber, how far is Philadelphia? Do it. Sounds pretty good. Reasonable. Done. It sounds great. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, be good now.
Yay. Let's go.
Cool.
Well, we handled that in record time. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. And we're only 250 miles away from our destination. So I see no reason why we cannot arrive there tomorrow stylishly on time, which is weird for us. And Tony's gonna win lots of races. And first time ever, he will not break the car.
What?
He promised me that.
Sorry, I like to put the pedal down all the way. I'll be drinking beers. I'll watch you race.
Not a bad day's work.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, let's go ice racing.
Pretty good.
We finally made it to Merrill, Wisconsin to meet up with the Merrill Ice Draggers. Since 1965, these crazy racers have been making an 8-mile drag strip on a frozen lake in the middle of winter. It's turned into a huge event, with hundreds of people, snowmobiling, drag racing, all kinds of fun. And it's all out on a frozen lake, which is unbelievable and totally unnerving to drive out onto. I think right now you're on a lake.
I think so.
I think you're on a frozen lake right now.
There's no grip.
Forget about the grip. Worry about falling through.
That too. There's a lot of people out here.
Nobody seems concerned about this.
Not at all.
Today is our professional ice racing debut. Earl Camino is ready. Put new cylinder heads on it yesterday. New friends of ours gave us spiked tires today. I see no reason why you cannot win this entire race.
That's right.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, let's put these on,
Yeah.
which they set us up with these gnarly tires. We thought we could like come in a little bit early, throw a couple screws in, some tires we brought, and hit the road, but this is like 10,000 screws.
I think you do a wheelie with these.
Yeah, this is gonna be gnarly.
Cars
I'm
wheelie
really
here?
excited. I just want to feel what this
Cars
does.
wheelie here? Then you better wheelie.
Cars wheelie here?
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, let's put them on. Let's go.
I don't even know what this is like. When you get to the end of the track and you let off the throttle, do you just spin out? I mean, you throw it to neutral and coast? Like, I have no idea how to drag race on ice with spiked tires. So I'm just gonna send it.
All right, we're about to take the first round of the El Camino. Finnegan's driving. They told me to line him up on a fresh patch of ice, which is ridiculous. They say they get deep ruts and they'll throw you all over the place. So did my best. I think he's all set up. We've got our stud tires on, and we're gonna see how this thing runs. I think it felt pretty strong on the highway, so I'm excited.
Here we go.
Roadkill out of California, lane 2. Lanes are tight.
Come on, baby.
Travis got here. Reaction time 5.22.
Did he win?
Roadkill, right lane takes it.
Woo! We won something! Unbelievable!
0 miles an hour.
Woo!
Got a ET of 9.441 and 72.3.
Nice!
miles an hour.
Finn won his first race with a 940. That's almost as fast as we went on the dry. That's unbelievable. The studded tires are awesome. Car's running great. We won something. You won!
I know!
We won something!
I left it in drive and it bogged, so
Yeah, but dudes are like, oh, he killed it. That's perfect. Whatever you did, do it again. Whatever bog you made happen and down, they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty good for first time. They're like, oh, all right.
well, apparently we're bracket racing because that time slip says 10 seconds and we broke out. Okay, here we go.
Red lane set. Roadkill, red lane. Andy Jablonski, reaction time, lane 1. 314.
He had one job. Finn got a little pumped. Red light at the line, threw the run in the trash. The car's running strong, so we definitely can get some fast runs today, and then I'll get in the car and I'll go a little faster.
That was racing, not qualifying?
That was racing. There's no qualifying.
okay.
But your ET was a 9.2, so we've already gone as fast as we've ever gone in this car, period.
That was awesome. Oh my God. Any day you can do something you've never done before, almost crash just trying to stop, and then get a high five for losing, that's the best day at work ever right there.
but you treat him.
Yeah.
So find some ET in the whole shot or shifting.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, so you're good. We're not gonna break out, so the better you drive, the closer we're gonna get.
Awesome. It just went. I was like, yup.
Oh, good traction, huh?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
This tire is insane. This car is so cool. I have fallen in love with Earl again. I have.
Yeah, this thing ripped.
This is awesome. Roadkill showed up to something by the seat of their pants and is still racing after round one. This never happens. You got this. All right. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just pick up like half a second.
No problem.
Go. Stay. Treat him. Wow. Tony left like a large kid going after the last cupcake.
I can't believe the grip in this thing. It's hilarious. Oh, I want to do this forever.
Woo! You're gonna love this.
What?
Not only did you tree him and win the race, you broke out.
What?
You're at an 885.
What?
Best pass ever in this car.
Woo!
On ice or pavement.
Oh boy!
And to make it better, he broke out worse trying to run you down.
Yeah, he was flying at the end.
So you get to go on another round.
What?
So now what you have to do is tree the next guy.
And not then.
Right at the very end, look over, and if he's not there,
Chill.
dump it.
Okay.
Stuff that in your bra.
Will do.
Wow. Roadkill, kicking ass. No fluids on the track that we know of. It's been a good day.
So I ran at 880, which is too fast for this class. But since I basically beat the guy at the light, he has way more car and ran at 8.6, broke out worse than we did, so we win. But I get to go on and race the next guy. Also, this car ran 8 seconds on ice.
On ice.
Unbelievable, dude.
We suck less this time.
Yeah, it's actually awesome.
There's a Bob Krieger out of Ocasio Falls, lane 1. Roadkill out of California.
Lane 2, and they are tight.
Come on, go, buddy, go!
In lane 1 broke out. Giving it to Roadkill, lane 2 with an ET of 9.028. Almost perfect.
Woo!
Nice work.
It bogged on me off the line. That's why my reaction time is so slow, but it saved my ass at the end there.
Yeah.
Bog helped you win.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You guys ready then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going right away?
Woo! This is crazy.
All right, now I'm really in a moral dilemma here. This is for the finals.
This is the final.
Roadkill fans, but Eugene in my old car is going against him in the finals. I really don't know who to pick.
Come on, Tony.
Looks like Roadkill, lane 2, red-lighted on us. Leaving Eugene Fakes getting out of here with the reaction time of miles an hour.
Damn it!
He stalled the converter up, I saw myself, and just pushed the front tires right through the beams, the red lighted. Oh, I really want to see a good race there. But that was fun.
I want a rematch.
What? Beautiful. Thanks, man. Nice. I got a trophy. We don't get these on Roadkill.
You realize what we just did, right?
What's that?
Dude, just took a car with a dead transmission 4 days ago, put a trans in it, drove it 250 miles, overheated it, nuclear hot, put a set of cylinder heads on it last night.
Yep.
Drove here, entered a bracket race that we didn't even know existed.
That's true.
And you just got second place.
That's right, yeah.
Dude.
This is the best day
Ever.
ever. Ice racing is awesome.
Yeah.
The fact that we even got here, I'm stoked about, but yeah, this is what a day.
You know, the Earl Camino is not the best looking car we've ever bought, and it's certainly not the fastest thing in the Roadkill fleet. But old Earl has given us something we've never experienced before, and that's speed on frozen water. And for that, we are thankful.
I mean, yes, I got a second place trophy, but I feel like for Roadkill, that's as good as it's gonna get. And we didn't even turn the nitrous on. So who knows what this thing is capable of. Hopefully, we'll get to find out more on a future episode of Roadkill.
Let's wait till it thaws out before we drive Earl again.
Yeah, or it goes south.
It's no heat thing. It's cramping my style.
Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com.
Install it or drink beer?
Let's drink beers.
Okay. That's a good first day, guys. Thanks. Nice work. Nice work.
Well done. Nice work.
This time on Roadkill, the stupidest fun we've had going nowhere and not doing burnouts.
It's all floppy now.
It's the whole transmission.
Yeah.
We were in the mood for a good old-fashioned roadkill road trip, and so here's how that went down. I was on vacation. Finnegan bought a truck sight unseen somewhere here in Jackson, Wisconsin, and we're gonna just roll up this roll-up door. You're gonna see the vehicle at the same time I do. We're gonna hop in it. We're gonna drive it away. Yay! Whoa! There it is. So this is like a 61 to 67 Ford Econoline. I know that's when they made them. I don't know what year this one is.
This is the truck that you sit next to the engine in, right? Hey, we have a tachometer.
We have an Evel Knievel.
We have an Evel Knievel.
Check that out.
We have a shifter.
Ooh, that's a good bonus.
I don't really want to know anymore. I don't know what engine is in it.
I think the ad said it was a 289, right? I'm just looking how little sheet metal is protecting me from you rear-ending somebody.
I'm looking at the number of holes in the floor that cold air is going to come through because it's 40 degrees here in Wisconsin right now.
Fired up.
Let's go.
This is cool. I see how this is going to go.
Starting fluid?
Smells like varnish. Okay, well that plan didn't go very far. Perfect. Oh man, runs sweet-ish. Guess we're gonna need a case of starting fluid. Doesn't run nearly as badly as I'd hoped.
Give it time.
Yeah.
All right, we have right side turn signal.
How about brakes? Yeah, brake lights.
Dude, this thing's legit. Let's just go before something bad happens.
I know. Let's go.
Ready for adventure?
Does it have brakes?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Oh, funky.
It feels like
It's
we're
so
gonna
clear.
fall out the front of this thing.
I know. Oh. Oh, this thing is weird.
Let's find a gas station.
Okay. So what's our plan?
let's just drive towards warm
Yeah.
and whatever comes our way. I've never driven anything that the steering wheel didn't return to center on. It looks like I'm driving drunk.
The boxes on these things always get like a full turn of play in them too.
So far, it's treating me good.
Uh-oh. No, it's not.
That's a gas station. We'll be fine.
Do you smell it?
Yeah, what is that?
See the temp gauge?
Oh, no way.
It's already overheating. 220.
We just laughed.
Oh, it's pouring steam. Oh, we have a problem.
Oh, right next to us.
Yes. There's water pouring out of the radiator. The news was not good. Look at that.
It's very low.
How clogged does it look? 3-row radiator.
doesn't at all.
It's not at all. It looks
No.
pretty new and good.
looks-
Do you want to hit the thermostat housing in case the thermostat's stuck?
Yes.
I'm gonna hope it just had no water in it and that's why it's overheating. That water's not moving.
This demands actual problem solving and mechanical skill.
We're screwed.
Yeah.
I'm declaring it good enough for us for right now.
I like
In
it.
15 minutes, it'll be a different story.
Let's ride. New goal.
Live.
Go somewhere south, live, maybe do a burnout.
Does that tack actually work?
It is functioning.
And it's already back to 180 degrees, but maybe that's where the thermostat is.
Maybe the gauge is wrong.
It's kind of warm, it's like a heater.
Maybe we need to cardboard the bottom.
We might need to. It is missing that belly pan thing these are supposed to have.
We've gone several blocks. I feel pretty good.
I'm okay if it runs at 210, if it just stays there.
Yeah.
Let me look. Oh yeah, water's coming out. Oh yeah, here it comes.
Oh yeah, we're over. All right, we need some cardboard. We're gonna employ some zip ties, some duct tape, and a little bit of cardboard. Maybe duct some air from out here into that radiator. And that may not fix it, but I'll feel better about it because we made the effort.
Here. Okay. It'll look good, if anything. We decided to make a log of our trip, so we're gonna write down our odometer reading and what happened. So, purchased it in Jackson, Wisconsin. And then pretty much 0.2 miles later, overheated. And then 0.2 miles later.
Overheated, but we worked on it.
See this tire right here? This is an actual Sears tire. When do you think the last time was that they made one of those? Look at the cracks in the sidewall. Yeah. Don't tell Finnegan. All right, we're off. We've got the belly pan on it now. Maybe it'll fix it. 150 degrees right now.
Stay cool, car.
You can do a burnout. I'm telling you, commit. Oh, that sounded terrible. Oh, this one's going. Is that one going?
Slowly, but yes.
Yeah.
All I did was a burnout.
There.
Oh, all right. you fixed
Okay.
it. Good job.
Thanks. Oh, look, this is blowing up now. Hey, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That means it worked. We're scientists.
Cardboard for the win.
Wow, that's scientific. We're geniuses.
40 miles an hour really feels like our sweet spot.
Yeah.
215 degrees at temp.
Now I'm starting to smell the coolant though.
Yep, it's getting hotter. Oh, we're steaming.
Oh yeah. We need a better radiator cap. That's the problem.
That sounds good.
It's the same as the ugly truckling.
Yes. This is a good spot. I like this.
You got your marker handy?
Yes. Oh, that just... Goodbye. Holy crap.
He's scared. Ugh. Doesn't breathe good.
It's less happy than it was before.
That tastes bad. My new theory is that our radiator cap doesn't have a good enough seal on it. It's just bypassing too soon.
Hey, we went almost 3 miles.
It just blew off the bypass hose. It's no big deal. We need a new radiator cap.
I really appreciate the consistency of the evil Econoline. It's let us down 4 times, every 3/10 to 1 full mile, overheating. Step 1 of Freiburger's plan, install a new radiator cap. All right, check. Step 2 of our plan of just throwing parts at it instead of identifying the actual problem, let's put a reservoir on here. I feel good about that.
5.8 miles so far.
We're making progress.
What are our odds?
7 miles.
7. I like it. Highway 43, that takes us to Milwaukee. 190 degrees. Still climbing. Maybe he put the wrong sensor in it. Oh, now it's steaming everywhere.
It's wet, dude.
Now we're screwed. Yeah, now you're pulling over.
We're getting burned.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh my God. That could have gone better.
Okay, that didn't work. The radiator cap held the water in much longer when the temperature got much worse, but I think we're finally gonna have to go to thermostat. And if it isn't that, then we're into like strapping the radiator to the front of the truck or something. Man, it's puking everywhere on the ground. This would be overheating stop number 5. See this? The thermostat is still hot enough that it is wide open. So a stuck thermostat is not our problem. So after 5 overheating stops and like 10 miles, we finally gave in and had the video crew drive us to get parts. We ended up replacing the water pump, even though the old one kind of seemed okay, and we swapped out that junkyard electric fan for a new larger one. And a couple of hours later, we were back on the road.
So good. I can't decide if there's another gear or not.
Yes.
Hey. Come on, you pile. You can go 4 miles. I smell things.
190. Okay, 200 degrees. Let's see. Napa. Auto parts.
All right. Time for desperate measures. Put the radiator outside the truck. Scotch brite the balancer and find TDC. Time it.
Yeah, we're screwed. The worst part is this means we have to actually resort to butchery.
We don't normally do that. I mean,
I know.
It's not our style, but yeah, I'm thinking the radiator, I mean, it needs to be standoff.
Standoff.
Yeah, two ice chests behind it. We'll have zip ties, ratchet straps, and Gorilla Tape affixing our new cooling system.
Oh, dude.
That's engineering. When you can hang your radiator from your wiper post and still use the wipers.
This is unusual levels of desperation even for us.
I feel right at home.
Because this wasn't cheap. This is about 450 bucks worth of stuff, but that's 450 bucks worth of being on the road instead of overheating in Wisconsin for a week.
We are plumbing. We've got some PVC right angle elbows from the hardware store. We're gonna get this connected to the engine, and then we're gonna hit the road, find out, will it still overheat?
This has been a home run, man. Way easier than we expected. We're just about got the radiator plugged into this thing. What did you do? Yeah, it's just rust water. There's no antifreeze in there. Well, we're almost ready to fire this thing up and make it drink its water. This is gonna work. Confidence. Ooh, it drank. Something's pumping that water. That's like encouraging.
Hey, good news, it's not overheating yet.
Really? Then we won. I think the brand new water pump was key to our success.
I'm not yet ready to claim victory, but I do feel good about the effort we made.
He hate me wouldn't do us wrong for a 9th time. No.
Here we go.
Don't get cocky.
glass?
Ah, good idea.
Maybe if you taped the seam, the exhaust wouldn't be coming in here as much. Oh, here's Good Hope Road. Let's get off there.
I like it.
All right.
Success.
That was winning. This thing doesn't even run 150 degrees now.
We are the smartest men alive.
Now our problem is that we can drive well enough that the cab is completely filling with exhaust fumes. But I noticed if you hold the lid down on the doghouse, it doesn't blow up and less fumes get in. So we need to tape that down.
Because it's all going too well. 150 degrees of coolant temp, exhaust fumes coming in the car like old school roadkill. This is going too well today. There.
Ready? Oh man, I had no idea we had such...
Oh, don't break it.
Oh,
Jesus.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe in he hate me.
There we go.
Yep. No wait. This one didn't even spin. Oh, good.
Oh, good. Traffic.
Yeah.
That's less death from tires exploding and more death from overheating.
Yes.
I'll take the overheating. Everything's been going perfectly. We even got pulled over by a cop. And he was totally cool and they let us go. And then we thought it was raining because there was water going on the windshield. And it is. But then it also blew apart one of the connections. So as soon as he couples that back together, we fill it up with water and we hit the road. Can we leave the key in it again or do we love it too much now?
I'm kind of falling in love again. I don't know.
Really? Again?
Yeah.
Pretty much we're in for the night, I think.
We did 130 miles.
Not bad. Our destination is still another 12 hours away. It's the journey, as it always is on Roadkill. This has actually been pretty cool. This is kind of old school for us.
We're here for the adventure.
Yeah.
And the carbon monoxide.
Morning. Time to decide what we're actually doing here.
We still need to head south to Sunshine in America, and you have a map.
I do.
I like it.
So here's what I was thinking, is that we need a destination.
Yeah, we're by the water. Waukegan?
Waukegan Hot Rod Magazine is having the top speed shootout thing that they do at the Arkansas Mile, which is 505 miles from here. It's all about just like trying to get there and seeing some cool stuff along the way and making it 250 miles in a whole day.
If we don't suffocate, I think we can make it.
You know what else I got?
Oh, great. We'll know before we suffocate that we're suffocating. I love it.
Yeah, but if we do,
that fixes everything. And nobody stole the truck.
I keep leaving the key in it and it keeps still being here. What is with that?
Oh, we're already gonna die.
Is that loud enough that we'll hear it?
Yeah.
Heading south, heading to paradise.
Uh-oh, I think I just broke this.
Finny broke it.
Okay, here. Here you go. I saved it.
All right, thanks. Okay, so we're gonna go to Volo Auto Museum.
There it is.
I've seen this place online. I've looked at their cars for sale and stuff. I've never been here.
This is the one that has the copy of your car, right?
They used to. Wow, much bigger than I thought.
Oh, it's like a town. Look at it.
This is Volo Auto Museum, which is in Lake Moore, Illinois. I saw this was on the map and I had to come here.
These are really nice.
Oh, wow. I like 66 Novas and 67's better. Oh, check this out. Only 60 grand, it could be yours.
30 of it's in the motor.
It is. Every car is for sale. 42 grand, you could have this one.
442. Wow, this place is cool. You can buy all these cars. You could make some bad decisions in this place and feel great about it for about 20 minutes till you drive home and have to tell your wife what you did.
Yeah, but we're roadkill, it's our job. Let's put money down, I'll drive something out of here. So as you may know, the Chevy small block came out in 1955 and the 350 came out in 1967.
Right.
This is a display from the original auto shows that they made that's a cutaway of a 350, a turbo 350, and a 12-bolt posi rear end. And look,
No way.
Isn't that amazing?
This is brilliant.
Look, you can see the oil pump gears turning. Look. We're looking at a Bluesmobile. Cop shocks, cop brakes, cop motor. Let's just stay here for the next, week. Remember how I said we were going to Arkansas for the top speed event?
No, I've forgotten all about that
Yeah,
already.
me too, because it's noon. On the road again.
Hey.
I pressed it.
Oh, I thought we were dying. I got all excited.
So why is that getting that hot? Ambient temperature?
Yeah, probably.
Still climbing.
Whoa, there we go. Yeah, pull over.
I think it's the same hose.
Deja vu all over again. What just happened is we're cruising along, things getting warmer and warmer. We're like, is it because the temperature ambient is hotter, or is it because, no, it blew water all over the windshield again because the hose fell off.
Overheated. Again.
Here's the actual diagnosis of the situation here. We got a whole bunch of really great metal couplers, and then this, which is plastic, and which melted. Look at that.
I blame myself.
You know, you just gotta try stuff to learn.
I have prepped the Fetzer valve for you.
Me? That means this becomes my fault from this point forward.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. Careful.
Broken motor mount or what?
Dude, let's not find out.
Let's not. So here we are on the 94 in Chicago. Thing dies in the middle of the freeway. No spark. It's on.
Go off.
Off.
It's the coil.
On. I'm gonna crank it, okay? Ready?
Okay, go ahead.
It's gotta be the coil.
It overheated the coil there, and that thing's just dead, which that's happened a lot on Roadkill. So we bought another one. We'll be out of here before dark, which is great because we don't have any headlights.
Something's pinched in
Oh, wait. Hold on. You got a wire into there. Try it now.
Done.
Hey, now.
Okay. The coil was garbage, and the points were barely opening, and so I opened those up a little bit, and it was much snappier. Hey, net progress today, 30 miles.
How about No! Ah, hell again. I'm not stopping. I will burn this bitch to the ground. No! No! That's smoke. No! Oh, God.
Steaming?
Yeah. Son of a...
What? Yeah, the tape thing just doesn't work. So I'm going for the new Freiburger trickery here. See, we're losing the gaff tape, we're going to the Gorilla tape. It's gonna be superior just in that measure. I'm also gonna double hose clamp it. And the thing is, only an amateur would put on 2 hose clamps, like this. No way, you gotta offset the pressures like that and make it perfect. There's gonna be no way this comes apart again. It's all fun and games when your cooling system fails, but we now have to drive at night and we have no headlights. We can't figure out why, because they worked when we bought this turd. Are they on right now?
Yeah.
Nothing. How about floor switch? I bet it's floor switch. Whoa, fixed. All right, let's go. There we go, 55 South St. Louis.
Yep. We're running at a cool 125 degrees.
All right, great. Do you realize this would be a devastatingly bad day for most people?
Oh, I think sane people would have just pushed the thing off a cliff 2 days ago. Not us. I believe...
Up. The accelerator just broke.
Wait, I can fix it.
So right now we're at the side of the freeway while Finnegan is on the floor attempting to reattach the throttle.
All right, we are good.
feel so safe.
Safe enough to find the hotel and stop for the night?
We may have to.
I feel like we've had a lot of adventure today.
This right now feels exactly like what it's like pulling the parachute at Bonneville.
Relief.
Like, that was a great ride. I lived.
Yeah.
That's what that is like. Relief. This is Roadkill Day, Friday the 13th. Nothing could possibly go wrong. You know what the beauty of today is? We really have no idea where we're going. However, I am going to take Finnegan to a significant local cultural center this morning. It's going to be great.
You know what this is? It's just one long test drive.
We have full-on chitty chitty bang bang exhaust happening right now.
Seems to be running worse than it was yesterday. I can't imagine why.
Ah, this is cool.
Yeah. Joliet Correctional Center, originally known as Illinois State Pen. It is featured in the motion picture The Blues Brothers. Check it out. Old Joliet Prison. This is crazy cool.
Joliet State Prison. Hell of a detour for us, and he hate me.
This was built in the mid-1850s. They made the prisoners build their own prison out of the limestone from the area. They actually quarried it. We read that the cells are 7 by 7 by 4. 4 feet wide.
2 people in there.
With 2 people in them.
There's your roof.
Yeah.
You fart in there, you kill the other guy in the cell. It looks like if you had a screwdriver, you could turn that lock.
Breaking into prison. It's gonna break the knife. You'll get arrested going in there anyway.
It'd be worth it.
But it'd be worth it. Yeah, I should probably rewatch Blues Brothers. I haven't memorized that one.
Classic Blues.
Yep.
Look,
Yep, there you go.
Belushi on a wall. There's the penguin.
Cool. Do you want to go see the Bluesmobile on a stick?
Yes.
There it is.
Look at that.
Genuine Monaco on a stick.
And it's got the speaker, dude.
Yeah, I know, that's the key.
Oh, this is cool.
Top suspension, cop brakes.
We put a man on the moon, we put a Monaco on a stick.
Our near-death experience is coming to an end.
Yeah, we are. We're at the end of this journey.
Yeah, paradise didn't happen, but it was still a pretty good trip. I had fun.
Well, we really never had a successful test.
Burnouts?
And donuts.
And donuts? Oh, wow. This is Donut Central. I think it's about time for a little roadkill behind the scenes.
We started out with 61,255 miles on the clock. So we didn't even go 400 miles according to that. And once I tell you that the odometer is off by 15 miles per hour, we really probably only went 50 miles total in 5 days.
We came into Milwaukee. We bought this vehicle roughly right there. And then on day one, we went roughly right there. And then on day two, we were pretty much right there. And then on day three, I think we made it to...
We went like sideways.
And then yesterday, we cannonballed all the way down here to like...
We never made it to Chicago.
No. And then we went down here to Joliet today, and this is where we saw the Blues Brothers prison and all that stuff. And then we got on the highway and we were headed back home, because what we were gonna do is return the truck to the guy we bought it from. But then it started raining, but it's freezing. The thing is hydroplaning. We're all gonna die. So this is end. It's all over. Burnouts? On this
this episode, we set out to do a good old-fashioned roadkill road trip, just buying garbage and hitting the highway. And we had fun. I mean, the museum was cool, some of our sightseeing, cruising in this worthless truck. But the fact is, the Econoline is actual sewage. I mean, this thing is a pile. So much so that I'm not really sure you'll see this again in a future episode. And here's why. It's so weak and pathetic, it wouldn't even do a burnout on rock-hard ancient tires. And so in the end, we decided to go to desperate measures. The reverse slam.
The back of the transmission off. It's everywhere. It's a triple homicide. You didn't break the U-joint. You broke the back off the transmission.
That is some shrapnel. Look at his dragging junk on the ground. You gotta give me credit. That's the best transmission failure we've ever had on Roadkill, right?
Oh, you win.
Give it something.
You win.
Woo!
Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com.
She's gonna blow.
We're on fire.
I know, the locals think we're crazy. Oh, that's the hotel right there. 2-hour parking, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Except, okay, we're fine.
Yeah.
Let's leave the key in it and hope it's gone by the time we get back.
I feel good about that. Sure.
Fed up, I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up, fed up, I'm fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, put a gun to my brain, go bang, I'm fed up with the drama. Got a creep for my mama, cause I don't think I'ma live too much longer. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up, fed up, I'm fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, put a gun to my brain, go bang, I'm fed up with the drama. Got a creep for my mama, cause I don't think I'ma live too much longer. I'm fed up with the fame, I'm sick of reading my name in any other way that I intended. Fed up with all of these motherfuckers misunderstanding me. I'm fed up with the ones that try and say you a fan of me, but then they turn it back and motherfuckers abandon me. You think I'm sitting high with everything, but now can't you see I'm living in reality? I struggle in a fantasy, in $1 million couch, back then I was in a van. Up in the wrong mindset, man, I wound up in the wrong set of friends on a band, so bend the road, we try, never go back now. Separate to someone who cares and nobody listening on, they left you on red again, never again. I will put my faith in a religion, not gonna say they gonna make me understand, I'm just a bad hand. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up, fed up, I'm fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, put a gun to my brain, go bang, I'm fed up with the drama. Got a creep for my mama, cause I don't think I'ma live too much longer. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, I'm fed up, fed up, I'm fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, put a gun to my brain, go bang, I'm fed up with the drama. Got a creep for my mama, cause I don't think I'ma live too much longer.
This time on Roadkill, we've got all your favorite muscle trucks in one place, and we're gonna shoot them out right now.
Ready?
Yeah. Come on! Yeah, beat it like it owes him money.
This is a
special extra episode of Roadkill. It's gonna be the muscle truck showdown with 5 of the most famous trucks that we've got, and we brought out 5 dudes. We're gonna have a whole bunch of fun in 2 days just screwing around on dirt and on pavement. We're gonna have autocross, rallycross, burnout distance, all of that stuff. Me, I brought out my 1967 Chevy C10 long bed. You saw this truck in episode 27 of Roadkill Garage, where me and Dulcich put in a 600 horsepower big block. The only thing that's really changed about it since then is I added an Eaton True Track in the back, so it's now got 2-wheel peel. No more one-leggers for me, because if nothing else, I am going to win the Burnouts for Distance contest. But how about these guys? Let's have a look at what they brought.
So the geniuses here at Roadkill decided I'm the lucky guy that gets to drive the OG muscle truck, the Roadkill 74 C10. You have seen this thing in episode 18, episode 28. It's been in the sand. The engine's been in a jet boat. You got an LS6 under the hood, a 400 behind that, and with I don't even know what gears in it. It's got Caltrax on the rear suspension, lowered leaf springs. Front's been lowered with CPP performance. She's a looker, and she's also a runner. We know this thing does burnouts better than anything else here. Will it work here on the dirt autocross? I have no idea, but I'm gonna find out.
So what I've got to drive this episode is the Hot Rod Garage 67 C10 short bed conversion that we did. This is an awesome handling truck. It's got the QA1 full truck arm suspension kit, coilovers, tubular arms, shocks. Everything is dialed, but what it doesn't have is really any horsepower. It's powered by a GM crate motor from the 80s, making like 200 horsepower. So what I'm thinking is these guys will annihilate me in the burnout contest and probably on the straights, but I bet I can catch them in the turns.
So I lucked out. I get to drive the Crown Hick. This is pretty much a bone stock police car with the exception of the supercharger we slipped under the hood. It's a relatively stock chassis. It's got cop tires, cop brakes, cop motor, cop transmission, cop rear differential. It's got all billet suspension components in the back, 66 F100 truck body on it. I think that should give us pretty even par for walking on top of everybody. What do you think?
This is my 1974 D100. I found this beauty in a wrecking yard in Bakersfield. I bought the truck, and in episode 15 of Roadkill Garage, we built it, took it to the zip-tie drags in Tucson, and I raced Freiburger in his 74 muscle truck. Got a 408 in it now, it makes about 550 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds. I still have that junk transmission, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to dominate today on dirt, and tomorrow I'm going to kick butt on asphalt.
Now we are going into our first event in the muscle truck shootout, the Rallycross, right here at Glen Helen Raceway. In standard Roadkill style, there is no practice, no warm-up, and plenty of excuses. We're all gonna go into the track blind and get 2 laps. We're gonna average them together to find out who has the fastest time, and then we're gonna judge each competitor based on style as well. So we brought a zillion cones out here and pretty much randomly set up a course with a big sweeping turn going into a couple tight little S's and a straightaway, a right hairpin, and then a slalom. And after another hairpin and a little bump, we run right back towards the stop box, which is set up to test our sliding parallel parking prowess for the finish.
I can't believe how lucky I am because I drew the long straw. That means I get to go first, and I can assure you that I'm going to be in first place in this competition. At least for the first round.
This will be the very first round of Rallycross with Dulcich in the MMT.
No restraint.
All tire blades.
Oh yeah. Put it in gear, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Driving slow. Oh, he loops it. It's all over.
Not very smooth.
Okay. He's still going to be number 1 right now, though.
He's in first place.
He's doing all right. Look, that thing has 500 horsepower, got some knobby-ish tires.
A Detroit locker.
And a locker in it. And short wheelbase. Coming back around.
The truck looks great.
Oh!
Oh, wow, nice. Pretty aggressive. Oh, no. I think he's completely lost the plot.
That's another cone.
Going back for more cone.
Are you ready? In the mark?
Did you get lost or just like screw the pooch?
Oh, I think I can do better.
You think so?
Yeah, that was a practice run, guys.
You look like Ernie McCracken right now with that hair, dude. Let's go bowling.
Wow, man, that just got too wild. I was spinning the wheels like crazy and the truck was doing donuts. I'm going to focus on control this time.
Steve's in first place right now, right?
Right now, yeah! Wow!
Oh, spinning hard.
Good strategy. Blur the, like, smoke the judges out.
Yeah, when the smoke cleared.
Yeah, when still in first place. Yeah, just be parked.
He's still moving forward.
You know what? He was sandbagging that first pass because he's got this figured out.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh! Yes!
Yeah! Sweet!
That was amazing!
That was really good! Dulcich manhandled the Mopar muscle truck into a perfect stop on his second run. But even with his perfect stop, the judges were a little unimpressed with his style and gave him a score of 4.75.
Oh, well, okay. I can see the grading. It's pretty rough here.
Yeah.
It would have been a 3, but your hair was pretty amazing.
Oh, hey, thanks, Finnegan. And I'll admit that first run was a complete disaster. But I didn't really know the course. The second run went pretty good. And style, maybe I just had no style. Or maybe those guys are just too harsh.
It's race time. All right. I've got at least an extra 100 horsepower above any of these other guys, which is gonna do me absolutely no good here in the dirt. It's gonna be nothing but wheel spin. But I think what I have going for me is 33 by 12, 50-15 off-roadish tires and wheelbase for stability.
He's got the most tire of anybody here, and it's a long bed, and he's got the most power. But he's so competitive, he tends to overdrive the track and spin out.
So I'm just gonna try and not spin this thing out and learn the track. Is kind of my goal here.
A lot of wheel spin. All that torque is not his friend right now.
Oh, man, he's just babying it around that course.
What you gotta do, he's trying to find it.
Oh, the tire's rubbing a little bit there.
I see a lot of wheel work, though. A lot of wheel work.
All right, don't cheat.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, he's hanging it out.
There he goes. Oh, it came off the ground.
This is gonna be close.
Oh, he's going way too
Not
long.
stop.
Well, my ending wasn't very good. And my tires rub a little bit, and my gas leaks everywhere. But aside from that, not too bad.
Good start. 55, basically flat.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
don't let history repeat itself here, where the last time we were here, you ran, and then
It
you
got slower. That's my norm, dude.
Don't push it too hard, because you've already come close to his time.
Okay, well, those guys weren't too harsh on me. I did what I was trying to do, feel out the track, not spin out completely, not kill a bunch of time. If I can do the same thing, I'll be ahead of Dulcich.
He's getting anxious now because he's lost too much time on the wheel spin. He's holding it together.
Doing much worse this time.
He's going to really try to nail this stop box this time. Okay, if he nails that stop box.
Oh, yeah! Perfect ending! Right? Yeah. Oops.
You leaked out a bunch of gas.
Won't be needing that. I was afraid to overdrive the course and ended up cruising the C10 to a 55.66 second average. It's good enough for first place for now. Somehow, even with my mediocre lap time, the guys gave me a 7.25 for style. Hurt my finger bad on the steering wheel. I think it probably threw the alternator / water pump belt. And no, it's still there. Okay, just run a little bit hot from derbying. No worse for the wear. Okay, this tells me I am doing horribly tomorrow at the paved autocross. But in the dirt, it was still pretty fun because you can screw up and still recover with flair. Have a good time. You guys were nice to me on the score. You definitely were. Yeah.
You were a little harsh to me. Maybe I should take a couple of points off the score.
Oh,
he's loading. He's loading up. Rocks.
Dents on the underside of the fender.
Is that like a mini Stonehenge? What are we doing?
Prepping the track. This is my pimp juice.
Pimp rocks?
You gonna feng shui your way to the finish line?
Never let it be said that Mike Finnegan is a quitter. I have an overpowered truck with 0 traction for dirt. These are the correct size and shape boulders to make any tire hook on gravel and dirt. That's what's gonna win me this.
I think it's working.
That's a pretty decent launch, really.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is slick. It's so slick.
Oh, wow. He's just sailing through there, smooth as glass.
Lots of understeer.
Finnegan's killing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna nail the stop box.
Come on, baby, go.
Right through it.
I don't know how that was.
You will have to improve to be number one.
Yeah?
Dulcich is still the fastest guy around the track.
By that much, though.
Nice work, Dulcich.
Only a few hundreds separate us. Okay, he's going a little hotter, you can tell.
Yeah, more tire spin, more dust.
Oh yeah, he's got a handful right there.
Come on, it had to have been a little better.
All right, best pass ever, 52.85.
Pretty good.
The muscle truck rules.
It does confirm for me my suspicion about rallycross, which is it's boring because you have to drive really cautiously to be fast.
Finnegan ran the fastest lap of the day, and his average of 53.87 seconds moves him up to first place for time. But his smooth as fast method left him with only a 5 on the style score.
Whew, might have been bamboozled there. 4 people giving you a 5. It's like upside down day. The rules are backwards. I don't know how to win at this deal, so whatever, don't care.
Tell me, how do I win?
By barely driving the car at all.
But on the stunt side, it's way more of an enigma, right?
Yeah,
I was
it
thinking
is.
about opening the door and dragging my knee through a couple of the turns.
Yeah, see?
Motorcycle background.
Yeah, that would give cred. Other than that, you just want to idle through, and apparently you'll be faster than when we're trying to go fast.
Kind of a slow start. That's a slow start. That's what Finnegan looked like. This is going to be the greatest run ever. Oh, he saved it. That was good. Wow, Lucky's fast.
Dude, he's doing good.
Ooh, he could have been faster through here, but yeah.
Stand on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's looking real solid now.
Yeah.
Oh man, nice. Oh, choke. Total choke.
Had it.
Ah, that's gonna throw his average off bad. Now he doesn't know where he's going. Over here, over here, over here. Oh. And he doesn't even really come near. Oh man.
So I was going for air points. How'd I do?
Oh, you were on your way.
You were killing the time until you spun it out.
Yeah, I was gonna throw open the door and stick my leg out, little knack.
Yeah. But the air was good.
Let's maybe save that for the last lap.
Yeah. If he can hold it together, he could have the best single time of the whole day.
See, he's smooth right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
The Sunday drive style really works.
It does. It just looks so boring, but it does win.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he jumps it. Come on, Luck. Oh, and whoa, 51.50.
Lucky was out on patrol as he cruised in for the fastest single lap time so far, but his spin out on lap 1 puts him in second to last place. And there seems to be a trend of hate from the judges as far as the smooth and fast runs, and so Lucky goes sub-3s on the style score.
Wow, you got a 2.975.
Not great.
No,
That was uninspiring. It's up to you.
it's all on you.
All right.
We need inspiration and a fast time.
Finally, time for my runs here. My C10's given up like 200, 300 plus horsepower to every other truck here, and I'm super competitive, so I'm gonna get in here and I'm going to drive the wheels off this thing.
Oh, lots of tire spin, slow off the line. Yeah, barely moving is the key.
Smooth as fast.
Tires, huh? This is disappointing. Huh?
He didn't do the slalom.
You got a little air there.
Yeah.
And stop.
Well, except for you missing the whole slalom, it was pretty good.
I didn't miss a damn thing.
Well, you're still slower than Lucky, so it kind of doesn't matter.
What did I get?
52-12.
What did you do?
Hey, wait, did you guys get this on? Is this on camera right now? Tony's a second slower than me.
He's only by 0.62 seconds slower than him.
Give me something.
All right, 52 seconds. I'm behind Lucky, but I think I'm ahead of everybody else. They said I missed the slalom, but I definitely didn't. I'm just hating.
Oh, he's getting aggressive now.
Yeah. He needs to be lucky, so he's gonna hang it out.
The whole secret was to irritate him by telling him that he had missed part of the track.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's your slalom. It's too much wheel work.
Tony ran the most consistent laps of anybody, and it paid off as he moves to first place in time, scoring with a 52.06. But for a pro drifter, the judges were exceptionally disappointed and gave him the lowest style score of 2.5.
Oh, he's coming this way. You tell him.
It's an enigma here. I'll tell him. I'm cool with it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First place in, how fast you can go dead last in style.
I'll take it. All I heard was the first part. I guess I came in last in style, according to these diabolical haters over here. Really, I'm focused on the racing, where I came in first, so I feel good about that. So you guys are all haters, bunch of haters. It's fine, no big deal.
The Rallycross really didn't end up in Roadkill's favor. If you judge it by the best average of 2 laps, Tony won. If you go by the fastest single lap, Lucky wins. I won the style score, but I always go by the adage, going fast is looking good. And so the guys who went fast were Hot Rod Garage. Can't have that. So we set up a drag race at the end of the day for the winner to take all bragging rights.
They want me to signal the start of the race, so I can't figure out how they're gonna cheat, but they've got smiles on their faces, so
Something's up.
I'm sure we're in for something.
Well, also, too, is we're parked in 4 inches of fresh sand, and they're on packed dirt. They're thinking we didn't catch that. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
So has he got some scheme over there that we don't know about? Because we've got the weight advantage over here, and the horsepower advantage, and the good looks.
Dulcich's hair is here, too.
Okay, fellas, here we go. 3, 2, go, go, go.
Oh, they cheated. They cheated. Oh, no.
No, come on, Freiburger. Take them out. Yes, barely.
How did you manage to hit like the one cone that was out there?
You cheating SOB.
What are you talking about?
And we still got there before
I
you.
completely learned that from the last time I raced you guys.
That's kind of a Finnegan trick, I gotta give you that.
It really works. You guys win, right?
Yep, we feel good about it. So you guys won corners. We won the drag race, so tomorrow on asphalt.
It's on.
Yeah,
It's on,
probably.
Man.
That's a wrap on day 1 in the dirt for the Muscle Truck Showdown, and yep, Roadkill won the drag race. Tomorrow we will be on pavement for the autocross and pure burnout mayhem. It's day 2 of the Muscle Truck Showdown, and now we're at Camarillo Airport, which is like our favorite new patch of perfectly good old used runway that we can use for burnouts and thrashing and autocross, and all of that stuff is gonna happen except for a couple things that went wrong, as you might expect Roadkill style. First of all, I committed the ultimate behind the scenes Roadkill sin. The video directors are always like, don't break the truck unless cameras are rolling. Well, I was giving Dulcich some wide open throttle rides and shifted the thing into neutral and scattered parts, so unfortunately, it's not gonna be here today. Dulcich was driving here last night, and the alternator went bad on the Mopar muscle truck, and so he ended up needing to get rescued by these other guys. He got it here, but I think he was ready to pretty much hurl that alternator for distance this morning. But we're gonna be ready to race anyway because we still have the penalty box, which means we still have 5 trucks, not just the ones left over from yesterday, minus my truck, but the addition of the Datsun. We're gonna go find out now who's gonna be forced to drive that particular pile of garbage.
So your truck blew up.
Yeah.
My truck got new tires.
Right.
I really enjoy the Datsun. I would jump on that grenade and give you the muscle truck.
Really?
I would.
Oh man, well the Datsun does sort of fit your persona, your past, your heritage.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something derogatory, but thank you. Thank you.
I'll take the muscle truck. Okay, cool. So what we have set up here is side-by-side autocrosses. So it's an autocross
drag race. Whoever wins comes back and goes again against the next guy.
Round robin.
Until someone else wins. So if you're winning, you stay.
I'll jump on the grenade and go last.
Okay, well, it makes sense. Yeah, because the Datsun. So you want to go muscle truck versus MMT?
Ooh, right off the bat?
Yeah, because the muscle truck beat you when we did that shootout in the Roadkill Garage episode.
You're on, buddy.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so heads up, autocross, MMT versus OGMT.
OMG.
This is going to be sudden death elimination.
You guys ready? Good?
Oh, he's got the whole shot. Round the first cone is Freiburger. Second cone, took it out. Oh, Dulcich just pulled ahead.
He's running his own race right
He
now.
skipped some stuff.
Oh, did Dulcich get lost?
Oh no.
Oh, and the muscle truck stalls.
And it died.
No way.
All I got to do is not blow it here.
That's not the lane. That's not where he's supposed to be.
Okay, where's Freiburger? What happened?
He wins, right?
Yeah.
He missed the whole track!
Allegedly.
He turned a slalom into a straight line.
I think the boss wants another shot at this.
What happened? You missed the whole track!
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You drive right through the center of all of them.
Oh, now you're sounding a little like Lucky.
Whoa. Throwing shade around here.
Freiburger again with a whole shot. He is slaloming him. Dulcich is slaloming the course and winning. Is he cutting the course?
I don't think so.
If he's doing the course.
Oh, David's so pissed.
Everybody out of the way. Dave's coming back and he's mad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not right. That's not even the right place. Oh my God.
I think he ended up in the wrong area code.
Okay, there's no way he's driving the whole track.
He drove his track, your track, and somebody else's track.
And also the middle lane.
What happened?
You're making it up as you go along.
No. I'll admit, I got in the wrong lane on the very back of this straightaway.
Trade sides.
Yes. Great idea.
Well, Freiburger says I missed the course, but I don't know. I thought I took every turn, and that muscle truck is just snarling at me.
He is not running the same track I am, and I can see from here why. He plowed through all the cones.
Dulcich is my hero. The hair, the truck, the blatant disregard for orange cones, it all works. Oh, Dulcich with the whole shot this time. Oh,
Keep it tight. Keep it
oh,
tight.
he just cut the course again.
What is he doing?
He just cut the course again.
You know what? They're neck and neck right now.
Freiburger is now cutting the course too. He cut the course twice. Well, you cut one.
I cut one. He cut the whole track.
He cut two significant sections.
I lost the course on the way back. But other than that, I thought it was straight up. But you can't really hold it against me if all the cones are knocked down. There's no track. There's no track to follow.
We've reached new levels of roadkill mayhem and blatant disregard for orange cones. Apparently, neither one of these fools can race straight up without cheating the course. So what we're gonna do now is have a drag race from here all the way to the end and back. They can take any route they wish through the cones, but they cannot knock a cone over. If they both knock cones over, they're both out. A lot of wheel speed out of Freiburger.
That is a good race right there.
Yeah. Oh! He's doing it.
Holy crap.
That was awesome.
Look at him
Thanks.
It was good competition.
Good game. Way to hustle. I say we do the exact same thing, and I am taking Tony in the Crown Hick.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, the wheels have completely fallen off the autocross program here, but we're having more fun, which is all I care about. Thing about this is, we both have about the same horsepower, but he's got a supercharged 4.6. I have a naturally aspirated 5.7 LS6 engine.
Got me. Woo! That was close.
That was all about the hole shot.
Yeah.
You got me right out of the hole while I was spinning them and held it the whole time. That was fun.
That was super fun.
No, I say you two. You in the muscle truck, you in the Crown Hick.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're just making it up as we go along.
I love it. I won in the Hick, and now I'm driving the muscle truck. Oh, it's got a stereo. I've never been in this thing.
Strange day at work. Went from autocrossing to drag racing, and now I'm in a truck I never even worked on.
I don't know who I want to win. It's like my truck or my dude. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? It's close. I think Mike's out ahead again. Oh, but Tony's gonna, oh, no, no, no! Tony's in the dirt! Oh!
I might have hit a cone. Maybe a little.
So now what?
You pick. You won, you pick.
Let's slalom again.
Slalom what to what?
Rotten Dotson, I'll take that one. And Lucky in the Blue C10 since you built it.
Mike won that last race and called me out. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to win, but I do know that I am going to make it back without breaking down because we built this on our show.
Here are 3 tips for winning an autocross event. Step 1, don't get lost. Step 2, have a car that will finish the event. Step 3, make sure your suspension is good and tight. You know, for going around corners. Winning machine right here.
Lucky, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Finnegan, are you ready?
Go, 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 go!
Go! Go, Finnegan!
That's not right. No. Oh my God. We can't do this event anymore. Great finish!
Oh, what a finish! Wow!
I was exhausted about halfway and I just gave up. I was kind of just...
The manual steering's the worst, right?
You totally won, buddy.
He also cheated.
Yeah.
You cheated too?
Maybe a little bit.
Nice! Nice!
There's normally some science behind a vehicle shootout, especially when you're dealing with motor trend, but here we don't deal with rules very well, and obviously we can't be confined by cones. So that means, at the end of the day, there's really only one way to find out what the best muscle truck is on pavement, and that's burnouts for distance. The only rule here is no dragging the brakes, just mash the gas and go.
I've got the all-new manual transmission. I'm gonna have to shift gears, and that's not easy because my transmission is straight out of a van in a junkyard, and it doesn't like shifting at RPM.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
Pretty good distance.
Oh man, Mopar muscle truck for the win. Did you see that 1-2 shift? Dulcich easily went a 1/16 of a mile right there, and I think that's going to be the bar.
There's Lucky.
Shift it. He let off.
I wouldn't even bother marking that.
Oh, weak. Okay, here's how I'm gonna cheat.
get my tires a little greasy to begin with.
If I was Hot Rod Garage right now, I'd close the doors, just out of business.
How come Freiburger always has a trick up his sleeve? I mean, those tires after that burnout are just turned into soup.
Not by much.
You think he won? I think Steve might have. I was close.
What's the ruling?
We're deliberating.
I saw a lot of confusing parallel lines like along your whole path.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're confused.
Yeah.
With all of the marks on the pavement from the day, it was really hard to see where the tracks ended and who went the furthest, so of course, we decided to go one more time side by side.
You want to go no holds barred? Brakes allowed?
I'll accept that.
What do you guys think?
Wait, if brakes are allowed, can I buy my way back in?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Three-way brakes allowed, no holds barred. We're going to end it all. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, I did not see this coming. Plot thickens. Lucky has somehow bought his way back into a race that required no money to enter in the first place. And it's 3 wide. First guy to the cone wins, but the tires have to be spinning.
The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
All right, Hat Drop starts it. Lucky was dead late. Oh, one more muscle truck. One more muscle truck. Oh, dude.
How close was that?
That was really close. I think the OG muscle
I think
truck
David
got
won.
it by
I think
just a
David
little
won.
bit. Dulcich was out of RPM. I thought he had this.
What happened?
Oh, you got him by a nose.
No.
Yeah, but was I spinning them?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm concerned I might not have been spinning them when I crossed the line, I have to admit.
He was coming for you, but right here,
Yeah.
you just had him.
Dulcich had it. Tires smoking, and you just ran out of RPM, and the muscle truck went, oh, right at the end.
Nipped me right at the end. You always beat me, Freiburger.
I'm sorry. I'll buy you beer.
All right, I feel better already. I came into this competition wanting to do one thing, and that's to prove the superiority of the D100 muscle truck. It's got some warts. The transmission doesn't shift, the gearing is not right, it sits way too high to do donuts without fearing flipping over. As much as I love my truck, I really can't declare it the best of the muscle trucks. That, in my opinion, has to go to the original Freiburger and Finnegan muscle truck, the C10 Chevy. If anything, in this competition, it proves that it's really good at everything.
I really am fond of the Crown Hick. It's pretty much the all-around cool truck. I mean, you can do anything with it. But I will say the little Datsun, I'm gonna call that the no muscle truck. That's pretty fun. I'm fond of the short bench C10 and the original muscle truck, but I'm gonna lean towards the Crown Hick. Kind of arrogant, but I put it together.
It's time to pick my favorite truck, and really it's got to be the Crown Hick, right? It does everything well. It drives, it handles, it hauls, and I'll use it as a daily driver. It is unstoppable. My favorite truck, though, it's probably Dulcich's truck, because out of all the trucks out here, it's the only one that actually rips and is still carbureted, 4-speed, and totally old school.
Dulcich has the best hair of everyone here. Clearly, it's majestic. And his truck is the best muscle truck around. It has the perfect brown bomber paint, the right stance, the slotted mags, a stereo full of a lot of distortion. Just reeks of, hey, this is the late 70s, early 80s, and I don't care what I look like. All I care about is how my truck goes down the road. I love it. It wins.
Well, this competition has really done nothing to scientifically prove which of these trucks is really best at anything. But it's been a lot of fun, and to me, that's the message that Roadkill wants to send. If you're looking at a truck that is going to be best for drag racing, street driving, autocrossing, hauling junk around, the Hot Rod Garage Crown Hick is it. But if you're going to ask me personally which one of these vehicles I'd like to have, it's still got to be the OG Roadkill muscle truck. Why? Because it sounds awesome, it does killer burnouts, and is probably the Roadkill vehicle that has done the most things, taken the biggest beating, and never actually let us down, and it just still looks awesome doing it, even though it's a complete piece of junk. So, honest answer, Crown Hick. Emotional answer, OG muscle truck. Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com. Whoever draws the longest stick goes first, and then it'll go in descending order.
Trying to see. What's your reaction?
Cheating SOB.
What's your reaction? What's your reaction to which one I'm taking?
There's strategy involved here.
Whoa.
Oh,
you're
pretty
pretty
good.